Pitch from the sidelines. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Richardson is out there with Doncic, and it's Hardaway in at the 3. And for Houston, Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. And it's Wall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's House in at the 4-man position. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now, here is Harden over Richardson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. First free throw is good. So House nails both of them. Now Doncic. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. And as you might imagine, he was concerned about the challenge of facing James Harden. He told me their goal is to make Harden work hard on every possession, but at both ends of the floor. You can plan on seeing plenty of double teams, and they're going to attack him head on. They get the chance. The player who gets as many minutes as Harden does every night, and who has seen every defense imaginable, I'm sure he's ready for it. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, you love it. DeMarcus Cousins drawing the defensive attention and still has the court awareness to make the play.
Doncic against Wall. Second chance effort, and it's Porzingis getting it to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Wall. Here's House. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Wall. Now, here is Harden. Richardson covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cousins. Doesn't go that time. And it's Dallas the other way. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Hardaway, no good. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Out of hand on it. Richardson against Gordon. Now, here's Richardson. T right on him. Here's the dish to Powell. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Houston.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Cousins. Here's Harden. Goes back up. Pass to House. On the wing, Harden. Richardson cover. Harden outside. Over Richardson. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that ties it up.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Hardaway. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
Lets it go from 14. And Harden with the basket on the assist from Wall. Harden's got 6 points. It's a tie game here in Houston. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
McLemore is out there with Christian Wood. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Harden, and it's Wall in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Here's Burke. James Harden picking up that last basket. Now the pass to Brunson. Here's the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Brunson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Ball passes to Tucker. He kicks it to Harden. Harden draws the double. Back to Tucker. Tries from the block. And again, the Rockets good for 2. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja. Both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right.
Boy, the court vision, the intelligence that John Wall is putting on display. This is great stuff.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now, here's Burke, guarded by Harden. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Burke. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 8. Here's Tucker. And that one is hammered home.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Ball against Brunson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's his first foul. Gordon's checked in for Houston. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Brunson against Wall. A shot by Kleba, wide open. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
This is it to McLemore. Some nice passing there by Houston. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Rockets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Houston making a switch. Cousins is checked in. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Porzingis comes in for James Johnson. Richardson, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Doncic is subbed in for Burke.
You know, I've heard John Wall call himself the best two-way point guard in the NBA. He is a tremendous shot blocker from the position. There's a lot of competition, though, at that spot.
For the finish, and the slam dunk by Wall.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
1:25 left in the first half. Mavericks trail by 5. Richardson outside. To the left wing. Here's Finney Smith. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Kicks it to McLemore. Pass to Wall. Rocket 6. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Rockets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Daniel House has checked in for McLemore. The Mavericks also with a sub. Hardaway's checked in. Here's Doncic. No points in the game yet for him. Richardson outside. And that one is good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Rockets leading by 6. Wall attacking. That one goes. Count it. Wall's got 10.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Doncic. Here's Porzingis. He gets that one. 6 points for him.
Well, there's reach, there's size, there's wingspan, and there's a knack for understanding where it's coming off. This is a very difficult thing to keep Porzingis off the window.
Oh!
Are you kidding me? DeMarcus Cousins, my goodness, go ahead.
And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Six seconds left to play here in the half. Doncic. A shot. No good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Houston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. John Wall getting it done for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Had a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. John, looks like you're really in attack mode, getting into the paint to get your teammates open.
I mean, you see it, man. The lane is open. I'm finding my teammates, and they just get those guys open. And that's one thing I said I want to work on since I've been here. I don't want to just be a myself player. I want to be a team player. And they're doing a great job of setting screens, getting me open. And I got to just keep finding and making shots.
Take what the defense gives you. Thanks, John. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 12 points, and with James Harden in the fold, it seems the Rockets will always be dynamite offensively. Kenny, how do they get the job done on the other?
They got to find those defensive-minded veterans to complement those kind of stars. But they've done a good job of it, but not a great job.
I mean, how long have we had an unsolid relationship?
Since 1989.
So I don't believe you just asked me about defense. Don't ask me about defense, Ernie. You asked me about scoring. I'm a prolific enough scorer since 1989. Most free throws.
Sorry,
Defense.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate.
Oh!
My goodness. Now, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Mavericks trail by 12. Doncic looking it over. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Cousins with the ball.
You know, when we talk about DeMarcus Cousins and the all-around skills he brings to a game, it's the passing that's a huge part of it.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Powell. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Hardaway with the steal. Got a piece of it. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. And then Gordon with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. The two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Burke hits them both. Here is Harden. He's got 8. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Sinks the triple. Harden's got 11 points.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Burke. And the rejection by Cousins.
7'6" wingspan in the house, and he says, get it out of here.
Harden draws the double. Cousins dishes to Harden. The pass to McLemore. All alone. Misses off the right iron.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And some nice passing there by Houston. He kicks to House. Back to McLemore. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 6. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brunson against Harden. And here are the Rockets. They've got a 13-2 run going. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Brunson finds Burke. Wood with the block, and he's able to get it back. Corner shot. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
With some arc, and that one's good. Burke.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Harden, and it's Harden shooting it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Kleba, and the rejection by Cousins. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Rockets on top as they end the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got P.J. Tucker down out there with Harden, and it's Clemens in at point.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here's Burke, off target at the rim.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Here's Clemens, Burke covering, and they pick up two. Kaboko's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
Now, here's Burke. He's guarded closely. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston making some changes. David Nwaba comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Gerald Green in for James Harden. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Brown the pass to Clemens. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Caboclo. 5 to shoot. There's Green with the 3. That shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cauley Stein. Now, here's Marjanovic. And the pass to Richardson. Outside Hardaway. On deep. The Rockets pull it in.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And stolen by Cauley Stein. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. Burke comes in for Richardson. 36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. To the paint, here's Burke. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
It's Brown on the wing. Count it.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now, here's Burke. Defense is right there, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's Clemens, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we just try to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.